going to give you guys some time to get some people in here, and obviously make sure that you guys, if you guys are here for the first time, welcome in. Make sure that you guys let me know where you guys are connecting from, and if you guys have been here before, welcome back. For you guys that are just joining me, my name is Edwin. I'm the founder of Curl Daddy, and today we're going to talk to you guys about some basic tips for your curly hair. When I talk about curly hair, I- you know, I honestly mean all curly hair textures, going from, curly wavy hair, coily hair, curly hair, super coily hair, right? So just to let you guys know that, all right? So I hope you guys are doing amazing, and make sure that if you guys have any questions about your hair, your scalp, any of the Curl Daddy hair care products, make sure that you guys definitely make sure to ask away here on the chat. And obviously, make sure you guys give me some love. Tap on the screen, tap on the screen, tap on the screen, tap on the screen, all right? So let's just get into it, guys. So I wanted to, number one, let you guys know that it is important to understand that in order to keep your curls on point, keep your curls popping, keep your waves popping, keeps your locks popping, keep your coils popping, it is important to hydrate. Number one. Number two, it is also important to moisturize, right? It's two different things. Hydration can only come from water, right? If you want to hydrate your hair, you can actually just spray your hair with water and you're hydrating it. If you want to moisturize your hair, you need to use products with moisturizing ingredients. Jojoba oil, shea butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, all those amazing ingredients that are out there. And one of the ingredients that I personally love, and I use it as a base for the Curl Daddy hair care collection, is jojoba oil. It's an oil that mimics the natural oils from your scalp, right? From your hair. Football Kid 34, how are you? Jeremiah, how are you? Welcome in. What is going on? Thank you so much for jumping on the live, guys. So again, what we need is hydration and moisture, right? Hydration comes from water, moisture comes from the products that you use. For you guys that are just joining, what is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining. Make sure that you guys keep things on the positive vibes, guys. If you guys don't have anything positive to say, please go on to the next live. I don't need any negative vibes here. We're just talking about curly hair vibes, wavy hair vibes, coily hair vibes, hair and scalp vibes, okay? If you guys don't have anything to say that is positive, you are, you guys know what to do, all right? For you guys that are here for the live, if you guys have any questions, please make sure that you guys ask away. And of course, if you guys have any questions about your scalp, your hair, the Curl Daddy products, um, straight hair vibes. Some of the Curl Daddy products do work on straight hair. Uh, my mom she makes her hair straight and it works on her. But since I have curly hair and some of the products are formulated for wavy, curly, and coily hair. So let me know if you guys where you guys are joining from. Make sure you guys tap on the screen, of course, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. So again, moisture, hydration, right? Moisture and hydration. So since we're talking about moisture, right? One of the struggles for curly hair is restoring moisture, right? Keeping that moisture in the hair for as long as possible. Like that, you do not have to be constantly washing your hair, constantly doing your hair, right? Constantly styling your hair. Leo, I am talking about hair care, hair, curly hair. Luan Castro, all the way from Brazil, how are you today? Wesam, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, to restore moisture, I don't know how many of you guys are doing this. It is important to use if you decide to do a piece of material that's satin or silk, use a beanie that has a satin lined finish in the inside. That is going to restore moisture. And when I've learned and I did some research and I understood the importance of really going to sleep with something on your hair, I decided to do the Curl Daddy beanie, um, and really go into that whole. It was like the first accessory for curly hair that we decided to launch, which is very exciting for me personally because I'm like, I need this for myself, right? I need this to myself, but obviously I wanted to offer it to the curly crew. And I noticed that my scalp is better. I noticed that, my hair looks moisturized in the morning. It restores the moisture because if you go into Luan Castro, thank you so much. If you actually go to bed, guys, and you have curly hair, wavy hair, coily hair, locks, it is important for you to just wear a satin lined beanie. Because when you go to bed and your pillowcases are cotton, polyester, synthetic fibers, it absorbs all the moisture from your hair and you constantly have to moisturize your hair. So it is one of the best things that you can do to help your hair and your scalp. I've been also noticing that a lot of young people are losing their hair, and that is a big conversation. Some of them are considering, transplant of hair just because, they're 23, 24, 25, 20s, and early 30s, and they're losing their hair. So they always ask me, what can I do about this? And obviously, I can always recommend products from the Curl Daddy Hair Care collection because all the products promote hair growth and scalp health. But I always ask, what are you using? Like, what is your shampoo? What is your conditioner? What is your basic? What are you using? What are the ingredients in what you're using? Sometimes they can't really tell me, which is very important for you to know what ingredients are in the products that you're using. Because some products do have harsh chemicals or certain things that are not going to help your hair growth. They're not going to help your hair. They're not going to help your scalp. So it's important to understand that you have to make sure that you're using a shampoo and a conditioner and styling products that are going to promote hair growth and scalp health. And that just goes with the ingredients that are being used, right? So that's the first question that I ask. What are you using? Are you wearing a cap or something with satin or silk before you go to bed? Usually the answer is no. I'm like, okay, so you're dealing with dryness. When you get dry hair, your hair tends to get split ends and more breakage, right? Over time, that becomes a problem. The third question that I ask is, are you massaging your scalp? Usually the answer is no, right? If you're not massaging your scalp with a light oil to promote hair growth and scalp health, you have to do your scalp massages. That's what's going to stimulate blood to your scalp to keep that hair going, right? So I dealt with hair loss. It was just a lot of hair coming out of my when I would like wash day, which is like I would be nervous because I'm like, there's a lot of hair coming out of my scalp. Like, I'm just like, what's going on, right? Automatically, I did some research. It is very important for you to do your scalp massages with light oil, which also inspired me to bring, one of the products is the Revitalize Me Scalp Oil by Curl Daddy with rosemary oil, and that helped me tremendously in my journey. I also stopped eating certain things because a lot of people don't understand. It's products, obviously, helps products, doing the massages, like sleeping with a satin lined beanie. But also, guys, it is important for you to understand that, believe it or not, you are what you eat. So you have to be careful what you're eating, what you're drinking. I stopped drinking sugary drinks. I stopped eating fried food. I stopped a lot of things that were not beneficial for not only my hair, but my scalp, my skin, my energy levels. Because our body, believe it or not, it's very smart. So when we're not putting the right nutrients into our body, if we're not putting the right minerals, right, the right nutrients, the protein that we're supposed to be putting into our body, what happens is your body doesn't care about hair. Your body doesn't care about skin. Your hair doesn't care about nails. It cares about protecting the organs. So it would go and protect the organs and forget about your skin, your hair, your your nails. So it's important to have, enough things and nutrients, enough minerals, enough vitamins, enough protein for it to protect your organs, but also protect everything else, if that makes sense. Okay. So that is something that I wanted to share in today's live, right? The only two things that you need to keep your hair on point, it is moisture and hydration. Hydration can only come from water. Moisture can only come from your products, right? Moisturizing ingredients. Hi, Mr. Boom. How are you? Welcome in. So the second thing is that if you guys have wavy, curly, coily hair, if you have locks, wear a satin lined hat, beanie. If you have to wrap it up with a piece of material, if you have to get, you know, the satin pillowcases that are out there, I can't do the satin pillowcases. That's why I decided to do the Curl Daddy beanie because the satin pillowcases I would slide and I would wake up in the middle of the night. So I'm like, we're not doing that. I'm just going to wear the beanie, and the beanie stays on, so I'm cool. To restore moisture, right? Which is very beneficial for your hair health and your scalp health. And then if you want to, it's important to start doing things now to prevent hair loss. A lot of people just want, they're dealing with a bit of hair loss. They're noticing they freak out. They all of a sudden they want to get a hair growth oil and start putting the hair growth oil on their hair. Sometimes when the hair growth oil, it's sometimes too heavy. You're putting a little too much, right? It's going to clog your pores. It's going to do the opposite of what it's supposed to do. So make sure that if you're dealing with oils, natural oils always work. Especially if you stay consistent and you stay for a long period of time, they're going to work. But you have to also be careful what you're putting into your body and also make sure that you're using them right. You can't, oils tend to expand when you apply them. So make sure you use less is more with oils, okay? Less is more. That goes the same with serums if you're using serums. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. It's been a long day, guys. I appreciate for you guys that have been subscribing to the channel. We've been on a beautiful journey formulating some amazing products. It's a premium, high-end, luxurious experience for wavy, curly, coily hair. It does promote I mean, it's premium ingredients. It's going to promote hair growth. It's made, crafted to be able to really take care of the scalp and take care of the hair, right? When you have premium ingredients, premium product that takes care of your scalp and your hair, at the same time, it's also very beneficial for your skin because your hair is next to your skin, so it's all connected, right? So we've been in the lab formulating those are coming soon. Those are going to be in pre-order on our website on curldaddy.com soon. I'm excited. We are in a transition mode at the moment, um, where we're figuring out certain things, but we do have some amazing products in our website, which include our, Hold Me Cream Gel 1.0, which is a cream and a gel at the same time. It is a whole experience to give you volume, definition, a very natural hold. That is all that's one of the products we have on the website, among other products. So you guys, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys definitely check it out on curldaddy.com and check it out and give us some love. Obviously, sign up for the mailing list for us to keep in touch. I appreciate you guys for joining today, and make sure, guys, to love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Be safe, and wishing you an amazing, amazing day. Rest of the day, I mean, wherever you are. I don't know if you guys are. How can I get a texture fringe with just hair wax? Mr. Boom, I don't really deal with hair wax. I actually have hair wax from a brand that I got a gift of some hair wax. I haven't really tried hair wax. I have tried balms and that are more like they have more shea butter, mango butter, those type of products, but I have not dealt with any wax. Usually when usually people with straight hair deal with more waxy products to be able to shape it into the to what they want, but um I mean, I don't know, I might try the wax on my curly hair and see what happens. But I appreciate you guys for joining. Be safe, take care, and remember, guys, once again, to love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself, all right? Mr. Boom, thank you. Be safe, take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon, all right?